Welcome. Welcome to all of you joining me on Zoom on this first Monday of September. We got here, Labor Day. It's good to have you here to continue or renew our practice. And welcome to all of you joining. Also from our websites and wherever you find us online. It's good to have you. We're less than a minute from getting started. Let's see, we can have a better microphone. Hopefully this sounds better. So just find a comfortable sitting position. Just let awareness rest on the breath and the sensations of the breath coming in and out through your nose. And use these first few moments to release and relax. Let go and simply be present to whatever is here right now. And as we come together in this virtual meditation hall, we start with a threefold Shalom chant. We'll take a deep breath through our nose, hold for 5 counts, and then chant Shalom on the out breath. And we'll do that 3 times. So if you're chanting with me, take a breath now for Shalom. 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 Letting the body recover after the chant, the natural rhythm of its own breath. However the body needs to breathe, we just observe. We don't try to intervene or modify the breath in any way. We just step back. We just step back and relax and just pay attention to the sensations. Sensations of the breath coming in and going out. I'd like to invite all of us into an embodied meditation practice today. To take awareness off of the ongoing chatter of the mind, to give it a little break from that noise, and to let it be with the sensations of the body. So I will guide us through a short meditation to feel completely embodied today. To let go of the thoughts, to let go of the mind. That could really be a real place of self-torture sometimes. And to feel into the aliveness, our aliveness, in the sensation of our physical body. So we're going to start where the sensations are the most obvious. Whether you're sitting on a cushion for your meditation or you are sitting on a chair, the seating area of your body that is making contact with the cushion or the chair usually is where sensations are most obvious. There is the pressure of the chair or the cushion against the seat of the body, against the buttocks muscle and the thighs. If you're on the chair, even maybe the lower part of the back, making contact with the back of the chair. Let's place our attention there. Those are pretty thick sensations. The weight of the body, the pull of the earth, gravity. Pretty obvious, bold sensations there. Pressure. Can we pay closer attention to those very sensations? Those very thick, dense sensations. Can we let awareness look carefully at those sensations? Pay closer attention. Maybe instead of the kind of a block kind of sensation, this very thick and dense kind of sensation, if we pay close attention, we might start to discern little bubbling, little buzzing. It's not just one big block of sensation. It feels like there is a little granularity to it. Maybe a little pulsating there, buzzing. If we let go of the notions of pain or discomfort and just observe the depth of the sensation precisely, whether it is the sensations in our buttocks muscles or even the little, the lower back of our body against the chair. I like to focus more on the buttocks muscles and the thighs touching the seat. They're more powerful sensations, but you can really start to feel, if you really look, it's not as solid as it first appears when you first pay attention. There is a little granularity, there is a little pulsating there. Now let's continue and expand our search down from the thighs to the knees, the shins, and the calves. Both feet and all the toes, all the lower part of the body. And we feel all the sensations there. It could be very much just even the touch of the clothing against the skin. If your feet are flat on the floor, you might feel that pressure, that pushback from the ground against the foot. See if you can sharpen the mind to be very precise. I like to see if I can feel sensation in each of the toes. You can start from any of your feet and see if you can really feel the sensations in every toe. There are always sensations going on. Some are more obvious, some are more subtle, but if we bring awareness to any part of the body, we'll find sensations there. Of course, some places are a little more opaque than others. It's like when it's difficult for me to discern, like, how do I know that I have a big toe, for example? I just ask myself that question, how do I know? And then suddenly the focus becomes so intense on that part of the body that sensations that were previously perhaps not obvious suddenly become obvious. Notice if you spend just a few seconds placing awareness, I don't know, on the heels of your feet, the balls of your feet, the bottom of your feet, the top, wherever you place awareness, suddenly after a few seconds of really observing, it's like it comes alive. Suddenly there are sensations there. So we can come back up from the toes and the feet up to the calves and the shins now. Can stay a few seconds there. And then the knees. And then the thighs again. Buttocks muscles. And let's go up the back, lower back, mid back, that little curve in your back. And then the shoulder blades. For some of us, finding sensations in the back is a little more challenging because our awareness is so obviously frontally concerned, because that's the face we present to the world. So it's easier for us, we're more habituated to pay attention to our frontal presentation. So we're more alert, more attuned to frontal sensations. So sometimes the back for us is a little bit more opaque. And if that's the case for you, just feel into simply the sensations of the clothing you're wearing. That's good enough. And maybe you're fine. You can find different kinds of sensation. Maybe you have a backache. So your back is lit up with sensation if that's the case. Well, let's not dwell on the places where pain is present. We want to keep awareness moving. So from the upper back, we can look at the shoulders, the left one and then the right one, both at the same time. And we can go down the arms. You can go start with the left and then go to the right, or you can do both at the same time as well. Up to you, whatever is easiest. So whatever you've decided, look at the bicep and the tricep. Feel into the elbow, the crease of the elbow. The forearms, wrists, hands. There's always some heat in the palm of the hands. You can feel those sensations of heat. And then let's do the same thing. See if we can find sensations in each finger. Sharpening the mind. Training the mind. You can start with your left hand and then the right hand. You can do both at once. And then from there, we can do the stomach area. If you've just eaten, maybe you feel some heaviness. If you're hungry, maybe you feel the pangs of hunger. Maybe you feel some contraction. For sure, you may feel the belly rise and fall with each breath. So there's a lot to observe there. And then moving up to the chest. Same thing with the breathing. We can feel the chest rising and falling. Can feel the beating of the heart. Moving up to the throat. Is the throat constricted or open? And from there to the jaw. From the jaw to the chin, the mouth, the tongue, the upper lip, the nose, the eyes, eyebrows, temples, cheeks, ears, the back of the scalp, back of the head, moving up to the top of the head, and including the forehead as well. And now feeling the entire body from the tip of the toes all the way to the top of your head. Everything lights up, sensations everywhere. Now just simply add the breath as part of all the sensations in the nose. And now feeling the entire body. And you can, if you want, you can do a sweep down now from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Just go the reverse way we just did. And you might get all the way down, or you might not. Spend a little time in each part. However down you get, that's fine. Just see as many sensations you can feel, as many places in the body that you can make come alive with awareness. See on your way down if the sensations you felt on the way up now are a little different, if they've changed. A little different, they've shifted somehow. Can you feel more subtle sensations with more concentration, more curiosity? Can you feel more the buzzing and the bubbling? From the top of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes. Make everything come alive. And no matter how far back down the body you've gone, I invite you to let it go. And to take perhaps a couple of deeper breaths to transition out of our meditation. And to let the body stretch. Now that we've really observed all the places of ache and pain, it might feel good to move. And we'll close our meditation with a Shalom chant. But before that, I want to maybe invite you to consider that as you were doing this practice, and if you were doing it diligently, and if you were really concentrating on all the sensations, you might have noticed that there were very, very few thoughts coming. You were not distracted. You were not going into some tangents with preoccupation of the mind. There may have been the commentator in the back that was commentating on these sensations, but that's okay. That's part of the practice. But other than that, you may have noticed, I don't know, I'm just offering it as a possibility, that when we shift the focus of awareness away from the mind, and the mind doesn't impose itself on our experience. So we can purposefully practice that, when sometimes the mind is just rushing and it's kind of overwhelming us. We can just shift the focus away from the mind and looking at the breath or the sensations of the body to kind of ground ourselves again and center ourselves away from the ongoing narrative. So just putting it out there, something to look at if you want. So now we close with our Shalom chant as we dedicate our practice to all beings. May all beings find the peace, the harmony, and the wholeness in their world and in their life. Modéani. Thank you, everyone.
Moda Ani.
Ani, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Well, Danny, thank you.
We'll see you all together tomorrow. Take care.